Good morning, everyone. Make sure that doesn't fall. Right, if you just give me a second, I'm just going to share this over onto my profile and then let's talk brows. Because you can see mine are very fair. Won't be a second. As you're logging on, say hi in the comments. Let me know what you're up to. Who've we got on? Hi Charmaine, how are you? How are you doing? Am I looking a bit browner? I fake tanned last night. It was really funny. I woke Isla up this morning and she said, "Mummy, did you make yourself brown last night?" Bless her. Right, that is that shared over. So let's talk brows. Okay, so mine, I have got brows, but they're very fair. Considering like how dark my hair is, I don't know why my brows are so light, but I do like to fill them in. So we've got a couple of different products that we can use. Okay, we've got the liner, we've got the gel, and we've got the brow palette as well. Okay, so the liner, you're having the housework done today. I look brown. Thank you, Charmaine. I feel like I've been away. I might do it again later just to get a little bit darker. But this is the liner. Okay, it's like a little twisty thing, and it's a really thin little pencil at the other end, and then you've got the little spoolie there to sort out if you've got a little bit. Tame your wild brows if you've got longer brows. Hi Robin, how are you? Okay, and then we've also got the gel. So I use it in the shade medium, but it comes in light, medium and dark. And this gel, it's got like little fibres in it as well. So if you've got any sparse areas in your brows, you can fill them out and it looks a little bit more natural. And then, morning Sarah, how are you doing? We've got the brow palette as well, okay, and this lasts for ages, okay. I've hardly made a dent in it and I've had it for a good couple of months now. I'm good, thank you Robin. What are you up to today? Must sort out Isla and Goldie getting together. She keeps going on about it. Hi Roxy, how are you? So I use this if I'm going out, or if I want more of a like defined looking brow, and if I'm just going for a more natural looking brow, I use the liner and the gel. So I may do one with one and one with the other so you can see the difference. You want to ask how the palette works. Right, well stay tuned Roxy, because I'm going to do this brow with the liner and the gel, and then I'm going to do this one with the palette, so I might look a little bit funny. You don't know how to do brows, never done yours. Okay, I never used to do mine either. You would seen the picture that I shared before Unique and after Unique, and I'm like totally browless. I don't know why I never used to do them. Hi Joe. But there's an easy way to mark them out, okay? If you are unsure, you're hoovering. Take a hoover break, Roxy, don't worry. Okay, if you are unsure how to mark your brows out, if you use the features of your face, it's always going to suit your style face. So if you get something straight, okay, line it up against the edge of your nose, and you can put a little dot. I'm not going to put a little dot, but you can put like a tiny little dot. Line it up against your nose and go through the tear duct bit of your eye, okay, and that's where your brow should start. Then for the arch, if you keep the pencil on the edge of your nose, go through your pupil, and then about there is where your arch should be. And then to finish your brow, again, keep it on the side of your nose, go through the edge of your eye there, and then about there is where your brow should finish. And if you follow that shape using your features, it's always going to suit your eye shape. Face shape, sorry. So you just discovered your message. My phone is playing up. Goldie is not happy we've not seen you. Are you through today, Robin? Let me know, because we've not got nothing on this afternoon. So Isla wants to see her husband. She keeps telling me. Okay, so the first line that I always do when I'm doing my brows is the one underneath. Okay, so just mark it out and go up to your arch, okay? And at your arch you slightly curve it round and do the tail end of your brow. Okay, so you can see, just need to, it's quite hard doing it in the iPad screen. That's it, I've got a mirror there. Okay, so you see where it starts, where the arch is, and then where it finishes. Okay, the next line I'm going to do is the line up above, and I do it a little bit back from this line, okay, but I follow the same sort of angle, and then at the arch you curve it round and then get it to join in the little taily bit. Okay, and then just with little tiny strokes, so you can mimic the brush hair, hairlines, brush hairs, just fill in this little bit here. Okay, but you can see where I've kind of left this bit here, that's where I'm going to put the gel. Okay, and with the gel, if you've got this gel at home, you want to go the wrong way to start off with. Okay, so brush your little hairs the wrong way, and this allows them to pick up the fibres, and then you just brush it all back into place after. Okay, so you can fill out your brows, it just looks a little bit more, this is my daytime brow, a little bit more natural. Okay, so what difference does a brow make? It's crazy, isn't it? Look, it really does just finish everything off and frame your face, doesn't it? So that is the liner and the gel in medium. So Roxy, if you're still on, I'm just about to use the palette. Don't start doing your hoovering again yet. Okay, I also use the brunette palette, which is the medium palette. Okay, it also comes in blonde and dark, and you'll need to get the Brow Artist brush as well. Okay, this comes separately because once you've got it once, you don't really need to reorder it again, as long as you look after your brushes. So you're only going to need the one, and then this comes separate. Okay, and you see it's got the colour bit at the top. Okay, so these are powders, so you've got a lighter and a dark. You've got two different highlighters down here, so you've got like a pinky one. Okay, it doesn't come out pink when you've got it on, and then you've got a goldy shimmery one, and then you've got the wax at the end that's going to set your brow. And again, I'm going to do the same sort of lines, and you don't need much of the product. I've just literally tapped it on there. Same sort of lines, but this is the darker colour of the two. Okay, so straight up into the arch and then curve it round. And then you've got the little taily bit. Okay, so the same sort of line that I've done over here. And again, with the darker colour, the top line. And start it a little bit further back to this one. Oh, I've just looked down. Good job the camera's not a bit lower. My button on my shirt's come open. Sitting there with my bra hanging out. Okay, and then at the archy bit, I'm going to fill it in with the same darker brown. Okay. Clean the little brush off a little bit, and then I'm going to go with the darker, lighter colour, sorry. And I just kind of put the brush a bit more onto its side. So rather than doing a line, I'm using the thicker part of the brush, and I'm just going to fill that out there. And you just keep filling until you've got the look that you're wanting. a little bit more dark on that arch there. Okay, then you take the other end of the brush, so this is a more flat rather than the angled, and I'm going to use the matte highlighter today, which is the pinky one, and you just, like, you can tidy up and make them a lot more defined. You just cut out underneath the brow. So normally I would do my brows before I done my foundation or my eye makeup, but I just wanted to keep this video a bit short and sweet, so I just use my finger to blend that in. So that just highlights underneath your brow really, and creates a bit more depth and arch. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to go back in with the angled brush, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of the wax on and just go over. And this wax, it just sets it and makes it so it doesn't budge throughout the day. Okay, so you can just see how that brow's a little bit more defined. This one's my daytime brow, and this one's my going out brow. Okay, once that wax is dry, that brow ain't going nowhere. Does the brush come with it? No, Roxy, it doesn't, because once you've got the brush once, you're not going to need to buy it again. So it actually does come separate, and then you can just clean it, look after it, and this brush is going to last you for forever. And then obviously when the brow palette runs out, you can just reorder a brow palette, and you don't have to worry about the brush because you would have already got that. But this palette, I've had it since it came out in, I think it was March, so March, April, May, June. So it's in its 4th month, okay? If you've been a fan of the liner before, like, this only lasts me a couple of months, 2 months, 3 months at the most before that's run out. But this, it hasn't really dented it at all. God, look at them fingerprints at the top. Okay, so this is going to last for ages. So there. The most important thing to remember is, if you're not used to doing your brows, is to mark it out. Okay, so use your features on your face to mark out your own brow, and then you know it's always going to suit your face shape, okay? How much is it for the both of them? The brush is 15, Charmaine, and the palette is 30. Okay, but obviously once you've bought this once, you're not going to need to reorder the brush, so then you just reorder this. I'm not too sure how long this is going to last. It's honestly, look, it's hardly made a dent on these ones at the minute. So there, that's a very quick brow tutorial. Two different types of products there, and you get two different looks out of them. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, then don't forget to give it a little share. Any shares are greatly appreciated. It's hard to get business pages out there into the big bad world of Facebook. And if you are watching this and you've never come across us before, then don't forget to give us a like at the top of the page. Set notifications to see first. Amazing. Oh, thank you, Charmaine. Okay, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of Superb now as well. Okay, so this is one of the new splashes. Okay, so this is like a really bright hot pink, and it's available in the Kudos, where you get to choose 3 of these. So you buy a set of 3, you save money on these, and then you get a free liner as well as part of the Kudos. So it's going to clash with my hair, but that's okay. It's the summer, or it's meant to be. Who's liking Superb? So pretty for the summer. And this dries to a nice matte finish. And I'm hoping that my Hottie lip plumper is going to arrive today. There's some love hearts. Show me some love for Superb. Okay, nice matte finish on that one. And if my Hottie does arrive, I'll be live later on using it for the first time. I'm hoping that it comes today. Okay, so that's superb. And if you're looking for a liner that goes with that, I think it's Perky. It's called Perky, the one that matches it the same. Okay, thank you for tuning in anyway, and I will catch you all soon. Hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing. Hi Katie, just jumping in on the end there. I'm just about to finish, but this will be left on playback for everybody. So I will catch you all later. Bye.